My name is Andrew Rose. I'm the resident CISO at Proofpoint for EMEA. And that role means that I help Proofpoint stay aligned with the CISO community and the sort of connective tissue between CISOs and our organization, just to make sure that we're focusing on the right things, bringing the right strategy to market, creating the right tools and solutions that really help CISOs manage their risk within their organizations.
That's a great role to be in. So my first question is, how has been GITEX so far? And how do you feel being at GITEX?
GITEX is amazing. This is the first time I've been here. It feels like a real premier event, and the scale of it is amazing. The number of booths, the number of people, the number of attendees is quite remarkable. And it's so interesting to see so many different types of technology companies all represented in one place. So lots of ideas and lots of opportunities for cross-pollination of ideas and innovation and new people to talk to. So really, really good event.
So Proofpoint is having a big booth here. So could you tell me what are you showcasing at GITEX?
Well, we're talking about our model of breaking the attack chain. And that's important because many people talk about they only have one chance to stop an attack, to stop a cyber attack. And that's not quite true. You have many opportunities to prevent the attack getting in, to detect the attack as it's happening, or prevent the attack deploying its malicious outcome. So we've actually designed a whole suite of tools that can sit all the way across that attack chain to enable you to have multiple opportunities to prevent, detect, and manage an incident before it actually impacts your organization. So we're here bringing our suite of tools to the audience about that topic.
So how do you find the face-to-face interaction with customers, partners at GITEX?
It's really, really valuable and it's vibrant as well. Just talking to customers about our tools, talking to resellers, talking to partners, and just learning from them about what their customers want to see, learning from CISOs about the problems they're facing, and seeing how our solutions actually align to the real problems they're facing because of the threat landscape that's out there.
Okay, that's great. So could you tell me what's Proofpoint's approach to, cybersecurity solution? Your tagline says protect people, defend data.
And protecting people is so key. These days, most attacks start via your people. They are your primary attack surface, whether that's via phishing attacks, whether that's via ransomware, whether that's a credential compromise. All of these majorly malicious attacks start with people. And so you really need to focus on the people aspect of security rather than the technology. But unfortunately, I think most organizations spend more on technology than they do on people. So the solution we bring to market focuses on how can you apply security in a people-centric way to reduce the risk that your people face every day from cybersecurity threats.
That's great to hear. How does your product ensure comprehensive defense against cyber threats from malicious actors? Could you give us a far more insight into how you are helping organizations to defend themselves against these cyber attacks?
Absolutely. So it lines back to that breaking the attack chain aspect again. So we put multiple layers in place that we can offer organizations that will help reduce the threat. So primarily it starts with email filtering, and that's where we're the global leader in this space. But email filtering will get rid of many of those attacks before they ever reach your people. So that's a primary focus. But after that, we also do awareness training. So if anything does come through, then your people should be able to recognize it and know how to respond to that threat. So that's the second layer. After that, we have another layer which looks for anybody moving laterally across your organization or trying to escalate their privileges. And so if we can spot that, again, we know something suspicious is happening and we're able to stop the attack at that point. After that, we then have insider threat management. So if an account starts to act suspiciously and so unusual behavior, then again we can detect that and stop the attack at that point. And then finally there's information protection. And so if the attack's got all the way through all of those controls and is trying to remove data from your organization, we can detect that and we can stop that data leaving the organization and stop the impact of the event as well. So we have all of these tools and many other tools that support those to give you the best opportunity to detect and prevent the attack all the way through that whole life cycle.
That's great to hear. Defending people is one of the biggest things, biggest valuable assets. People are the big valuable assets of the organization.
Absolutely, and it's because we've re-architected our businesses. So now people sit at the heart of it. And so many people or organizations use cloud services. So now if you can compromise the individual, you then have access to all the data they have access to. You can log onto their systems. And so one of the phrases we use is that attackers don't hack in, they log in. And if they can compromise your credentials, they can just look like a traditional normal user on your network, but actually they're acting maliciously. And we see that through the Verizon data breach report, which shows that I think 49% of successful cyber attacks use stolen credentials. So it's part of most of the attacks these days. And that's where our insider threat management tool really fits in to look for those accounts that are being maliciously used, even though they're legitimate, proper accounts.